Just fix up my hair a little bit. No, still look like an idiot. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is DC and today I want to talk about quitting. Now, I'm slightly changing the way things are working in my own life, and that includes on this channel. I've touched on this before, and mostly on my other YouTube channel, which is called After Dark. But I've basically not really made a video for quite some time, as you might have realized. The only videos I've been doing lately is live streams, and that's because I set up a schedule for myself to stick to and to actually do. And that's what I've been doing. It's also like relatively easy to do a live stream because I just ask a bunch of questions and whoever I'm talking to answers those questions. And that's about as easy as it gets with content creation. What I wanted to talk about in this video though is essentially quitting a lot of other things in life. The reason for this is because recently there's just been way too much, I guess, noise, or maybe noise is the right word. Yeah, let's go with noise. But basically just too much noise happening around me with notifications, people sending me messages, things in life just going on, really, hard things to deal with. And I just haven't really wanted to do anything. And I've been slowly pulling myself out of this, lack of better word, depression. And this is my attempt to come back and make a change that's positive and to sort of continue on with the things that I actually want to do. The initial reason for starting that After Dark channel was because I was feeling like this channel itself it should have just been cybersecurity related content. And it has been for a very long time. But originally, when I first started this channel, it was meant to be a little bit about everything. So things like motivation and I guess mental health in a way, as well as a day in the life of, working in cybersecurity or IT and just a general mix of stuff. But I made the mistake of naming the channel DC CyberSec. And that, I guess, put a pressure on myself, where I could only make cybersecurity related content. Anyway, fast forward 3 and a bit years later, I can't even remember how long I've had the channel for now. Making only cybersecurity content has been a struggle because I've basically made all of the videos that I wanted to make that are very specifically cybersecurity related. Are they the best videos on YouTube about cybersecurity? Absolutely not. I'm sure there's better ones out there. I honestly don't know. I don't really watch cybersecurity related content on YouTube. They're more like opinion pieces or, random technical guides on how to create a certain type of system or whatever it is. I've tried to stay away from like technical content because I find it to be dry and boring, but that's what most people ask me to make. And I guess every time I hear that, I'm just like, oh, I know you want this, but I just don't want to do it. So yeah, here we are. And I've been thinking for a while, thinking about what I actually want to make videos about and what I would enjoy. I have this other YouTube channel called After Dark. It was originally called DC After Dark, but I just changed it to After Dark. So I was like, it's early stages. There's only like 20 people subbed here. I can do whatever I want. I've got so much freedom. And I made a bunch of videos about drinking and partying and having fun, which has been great. But I've changed a lot since starting that channel, and that was only like a year ago, maybe not even. I can't remember now. And yeah, I just haven't made much content there, but I will eventually. It'll be more like, vlogs and stuff like that. That's totally separate from what I want to do here. Now, there is a massive list of things that I'm changing, and I thought, why not make a series on essentially mental health as someone who works in IT as an industry as a whole, not specifically cybersecurity, just IT, the whole kit. And sure, that's like it's a bit of a niche, and I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls out there and non-binary people are probably not particularly interested in that sort of content. I did do a poll yesterday though on the YouTube community thing where I said, would you be interested in hearing me talk about I guess, mental health and motivation in tech. And I think the results out of like 80 something votes was 96% said they would like to see that kind of video. So maybe I'm wrong in my thinking. Maybe this pressure I've put on myself that I can only make cybersecurity content is just from me. I think that's probably true, actually. But yeah, I think what I would really like to do is to make those videos. I think that would be fun and something different to talk about. And just, you know, it's just not cybersecurity, but that's okay, isn't it? I'd like to know what you guys think about this kind of video and talking about these sort of things, and if it is something you're interested in. Because I guess what's one thing I'm scared about, actually, and this might sound ridiculous, but it's honestly true, is if I pour my heart out on a video and it just gets 100 dislikes. Like, the dislike to like ratio is insane. And I know a lot of people say like, oh, you know, it's impossible to feel any sort of I guess down feelings from people disliking videos. I do. And that's not something I like to admit, actually, but when I see something like a video has a 60% like ratio, that means, you know, there's 40% of the people who watched it thought it was rubbish. And they didn't like it, and they don't like me. And as someone who's chasing, I guess, love over the internet, or at least friendship or some sort of relationship where I feel wanted, that's it's pretty devastating. Now, yeah, this is like ultimate first world problems, and even just talking about it all kind of seems ridiculous. But it is something that I think is going to be more beneficial for me as a person, and potentially for this channel, with actually having some content going out there, not just live streams with people who work in cybersecurity or who are about to start working in cybersecurity or IT as a whole industry. And it's a massive industry. I think I have a pretty unique perspective on these things. And I think talking about this sort of stuff is potentially going to be helpful for maybe one of the 100 people who watch a video will find some sort of support or the words that they need in these videos coming up that are helpful to them. So I have a set of videos. There's actually 15 videos that I've written out scripts for entirely. That's how much I've been thinking about this. The first one is called Finding Happiness, and it's essentially a video about what the rest of these videos are going to be about in more detail, as well as why I want to do it in more detail than what I've just explained. And there's a lot of things that I'm going to actually have to change myself to be able to get through this series. And that was the design of it. It's a journey of, I guess, removing the distractions and clutter and chaos of life so that things aren't feeling so bad. And I think, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, please, but I feel like a lot of people in the industry are having similar sort of feelings to me, where it's just not quite what you imagined, or it's just not what you thought, really. And there's something about that needs to be talked about, I think. And yeah, that's basically, without beating the bush and saying the same thing 100 times, that's exactly what this series that I want to make is going to be all about. Now, when I say I quit, I actually am quitting a lot of things. Not specifically YouTube. I'm not actually quitting YouTube. I'm just sort of changing what I'm making videos about. Yes, there will still be some cybersecurity content. Yes, there's still going to be videos about me just talking about random stuff. And if that's not what you're about and that's not what you came here for, just unsubscribe. I think I'm ready for the mass unsubscribe that I've been expecting ever since wanting to create this type of video. And I think I'm ready to take that on. So if that's not the content that you came here to watch, unsubscribe. Just do it. Rip off the Band-Aid. Let's go, guys. But yeah, if this sort of video content is something you want to see, please do let me know in the comments below, because I really want to see some actual support for this, I guess, content that I want to make. and if I'm doing the right thing, or if I should just, just stop making videos on this channel altogether. Because this is kind of like my saving grace attempt for this channel. The sort of things that have I guess kept me going with this YouTube channel as well is things like people saying thank you on Discord, and that community is a real community. It's not just like a random chat where people turn up. I am in there all the time talking with all of the people who talk in there all the time as well. It's a real community, and it's just grown into something so great that I never expected to happen. And I'm super grateful that it did, because I've talked in there about some real life problems that I've had before, and talking with people who don't know anything about the situation you're in is, for me, I've found has been quite helpful over the years. And yeah, I guess that's kind of what I want to build up more of, is the whole Discord community, the headspace around mental health in technology, and things like motivation and getting through it, and potentially talking more about imposter syndrome. Even though the last time I made one of those videos, someone who watches my videos and has a channel of his own told me that my opinion was wrong, even though it's my own personal opinion, and that I'm saying the wrong thing to people, and blah blah blah, whatever. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with this channel. So if that's what you're about and you stick around, thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your time that you take to actually watch these videos. If it's not something that you're about, and it's something that you're just like, nah, I don't think that's me, all good. I'll see you guys another day, sometime maybe in the future. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching this video. It's been a bit of a weird one for this channel. I'm usually all about the positivity, but today I'm bringing down the mood, and I'm sorry about that, but I guess that's life. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video, and I'll see you through that series, and we'll see how it goes. If it turns to shit and kills my channel, so be it. If it doesn't, awesome, I guess. Catch you later, guys.